Hi everyone, it's Reptile Raina and I'm here with my dad and
what's my name?
Mike.
Thank you.
And we're here with a new animal. Can you even see him anywhere?
The new animal is somewhere in the branch. Where is he? He's kind of blue. He's kind of green.
And he has a little bit of yellow on his mouth.
You guys see him?
Yeah, do you see him?
Maybe we should point him out, just in case they can't see him.
All right. He is right here.
There we go. So we'll bring him down. Come here, come here, come here.
Do you know what this is?
This is one of the coolest lizards in the world. Here, let me hold him a little closer to the camera so they can just get a look at him here. This is what we call a panther chameleon. It's a nosy bay panther chameleon. It is blue, obviously. It is a little boy. He will get quite a bit bigger than this. He's got a lot more growing to do. Where are these guys from?
Right here.
Right there.
Where this yellow pin is.
So this is Madagascar. And then just over here, there's a little island just off the tip of Madagascar. And that is where the nosy bay panther chameleons come from. There are lots of different kinds of panther chameleons out there. There are some that are red, some that are green, some that are blue, yellow, all that. This is one of the blue chameleons.
And see, he has a little bit of yellow on his mouth.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about the colors. Chameleons do change color, and everybody thinks chameleons change color. Like if he walks onto, what's that? Oh, I know, we're going to get there in a minute. Let's talk about the color. So, a lot of people think that if the chameleon walks on to the yellow shirt, it is going to turn yellow to camouflage. Or, if it walks onto the white table, then it is going to turn white to camouflage. Do they do that, Raina? Do they do that?
No.
No, they do not do that. So what happens with chameleons and their color changing? It's more of a mood and temperature thing. So chameleons do change color depending on the temperature and their mood. It's nothing to do with camouflage at all. That is kind of like a TV myth.
He changed color a few days ago.
Yeah, this guy actually changed almost like a red color, which was super cool.
No, he changed like a reddish gray color.
Yeah, but that's when he was bathing. So he made himself nice and dark just to absorb the heat a little bit more. When he's nice and relaxed or when he's sleeping, he's like just a nice blue with no pattern on him at all. Now, we're going to try to keep this video short, but it's going to be hard to keep this video short when there are so many cool things to talk about with chameleons.
Yes.
So, let's just start at the very front of the chameleon. Okay, let's start at the very front. Right up here is his mouth. Now, Raina and I were just watching some really cool videos showing really how the chameleons eat. So, before you grab our great demonstration tools, how do they eat? How does a chameleon eat?
Okay, so how they eat is, so say there's like a cricket here. His tongue goes all the way, it reaches, his tongue goes out, reaches where the cricket is, and then the cricket goes like kind of into his tongue.
Yeah.
And then he brings his tongue back in, and then he eats he chews the food.
Exactly. So basically there's some bones in here. There's a really long bone actually down in here. It's hard to see, but there's a really long bone down in here. And his tongue is kind of around that and in front of it.
So when he is catching the cricket, his bone comes out of his mouth and
watch slow motion videos of chameleons eating. It's really cool.
And makes it go longer to catch the cricket.
Exactly.
So that he can eat it.
Yeah. So basically the bone comes out, the tongue comes kind of stretches off of the bone, and there's actually, I think it's a 3-part bone system.
Yeah.
So it shoots out and then it comes out and it doesn't just hit the cricket and the cricket sticks to it. It more of envelops the cricket. So Raina, why don't we grab our great demonstration tools we picked out? Let's put the chameleon up in the tree for a minute. Okay, you got it? Where's your little toy?
It's in the sock.
Oh, is it in the sock? Okay.
I put this in this.
Okay, grab it out. Okay, so let's pretend this is a cricket. We're going to do this quickly, okay?
Okay.
This is the cricket. Right here, it's the head of a littlest pet shop toy. Whatever. So, this is the chameleon's tongue. So the chameleon shoots his tongue out, and a lot of people think it's just a sticky thing that hits it and pulls it in. It's not. It's actually a lot more complex and cool than that. It comes out. This is the little cricket. I'll hold it up here so they can see. And the tongue shoots out, and the tongue actually envelops the cricket like that. So it's kind of inside the tongue, and then pulls it back into his mouth, and then he crunches the cricket down. So that's how they eat. It's super cool. Can you grab the chameleon so we can do more talks about him?
Where is he?
He's over on the other side there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me just grab him.
Yep.
all the way over on this
So
side
they're-
of the branch.
We're going to go back a little further now. So we talked about their tongue and their mouth. And now we're going to go back a little bit further to... No, what's the next? What's next? What's next? What's next?
His eyes.
His eyes. What is super cool about their eyes?
Okay. All right. So one eye can go backwards, one eye can go forwards at the exact same time.
It's so cool. So I'm going to hold him up to the camera. Try to get him to face the camera. And then watch his eyes. See if you can see how they're kind of moving all over the place. I hope it's not blurry. I don't know. That's what happens when your cameraman is a tripod. So each eye can go independent from the other. So it's what we call 360-degree vision. It's where, again, one eye can be looking forward, one eye can be looking backwards, and they see that at the same time. It is the coolest thing. I don't know how they see that in their head, but it works. Now, their hands are really cool. So they've got, basically they have 5 digits, just like us, but theirs are shaped in a different way. So basically they've got 3 claws on one side, 2 claws on the other side, kind of like that. And then when they grab, they kind of clamp on like that. So as you're holding them, you do feel the claws. This one's not bad, but we've had, it's called a Meller's chameleon. It's a much larger chameleon years ago. And just it walking on your hands could actually sometimes make you bleed just from the strength of their claws from walking. So let's just hold them up a little closer and see if they can see the way the feet move there. Little clampy kind of feet.
Shake yourself.
He's not really moving at all right now, but you get the idea. And then we go back to the tail. What kind of a tail does he have?
He has a prehensile tail too,
And
like the geckos.
Like the geckos. What does the prehensile tail do?
Hangs by
He can
its
hang by
tail.
his tail. So he doesn't just hang by his tail, but remember in the video, what was he doing with his tail when he was eating?
So when he was eating, he wrapped his tail around the branch, and then
He held on with just his back legs and stretched right out so he could get even closer to the cricket.
Right.
So, yeah, he's not going to do it right now. Yeah, so just the coolest animal. I love chameleons. This one here, in the next few weeks, we're going to be adding to our education program. So he will be going out to birthday parties and schools and daycares and things like that. So if you want to meet...
But be aware that he's clingy, though.
He is clingy.
Be aware.
So if you guys want to meet this super cool chameleon and a bunch of other animals, you don't have a name yet. Oh, what should we say?
If you have a good name for this chameleon, leave it down below in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments section if you think of a name for this chameleon, because we got to figure out a name. So think of a name for this chameleon. Yeah, so we're gonna end on that. It's amazing animal. Again, look up chameleons eating in slow motion, and just even look up some stuff about chameleons. Take some time, because chameleons are really, really cool animals. Okay. And I didn't explain why they have those feet like that. The feet, they're like clamps like that. It's so they can climb up. If there's a little thin branch like that, their feet can wrap right around it. And even like, watch. So I'll put Raina's hair out like this. Watch, it'll climb up.
He can even,
He's going to climb right up Raina's hair. So whereas geckos have feet that go like that and they would slide down, he actually grabs onto her hair and can climb straight up just like that.
Please tell me he isn't going to the bathroom.
Not yet, but he's going to climb up on the branch. So stay really still. Watch. Actually, you know what? Let's do this right here. Watch this. I'm going to hold him here. Watch how he reaches up to the leaves. Watch this. See how he reaches? And he grabs onto basically anything because his claws are super cool.
But we can't let him go too far.
Right. No, let's let him climb up while in the video.
Okay.
All right, so we hope everybody enjoyed and learned something about our chameleon. Check out our Facebook page, Wild Education, or our website, wildeducation.ca. And
have a great welcome back to school.
Yes, we hope everybody had a good first day back at school today or yesterday, depending on when I post the video.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.
Bye. Boom.